When I'm talking to both platform, I have my eyes like this and here. So I wish I could find a tripod where I could just put the telephone as close as possible so you don't feel like you're left out. So guys, happy new year. I'm so glad that we make it through 2024. Today is the last day of 2024, and my wish for 2025 is it's a long list actually, but it's a fun long list, and I'm so glad that you could join me in this journey. So, welcome. My name is Esti. I am a creator for YouTube and also Facebook. I do content about traveling and also foraging. So during the winter, I go travel overseas, and during the summer, I normally do a lot of nature, foraging, life in Sweden kind of content. So if you like this kind of content, do subscribe the video description, or if you're in YouTube, just click onto the red button and make sure you put the notification bell on when you subscribe so that YouTube will inform you when I go on live. The reason why you would like to go on live is because you will not have this distraction from advertisement, because if you watch them after the live, YouTube will put in a lot of advertisements, so your live streaming experience will be distracted. I'm sure the same goes to Facebook too, so you prefer to go on watching a live video without having distraction, right? So let's jump on to the topic. Today, my topic is about the reflection of 2025. What am I going to do on 2025? And what is my plan for today? I'm going to talk a little bit about that. And I'm going to talk about my plan and also a little bit of reflection for my channel, why I end up being, doing what I'm doing and what I will be doing in 2024. So now I think it's about 12:20 now in the afternoon in Sweden. So some country already maybe celebrating New Year, but we are like 6 hours ahead. No, 6 hours behind Asia. So guys, if you're in Asia, Happy New Year. And Australian also, I think you guys are also celebrating, right? How many of you guys are from Australia? Let me know. Are already celebrating 2025. Tonight we'll be celebrating this end of this year for with a friend, my friend who is my mushroom buddy. So we are invited to her party, and I'm going to go to the shop and buy something later on. I'm going to make like a snacks so that I could bring and enjoy with them. Uh, New Year Eve here in Sweden is pretty calm, and how would I say? Usually people like to celebrate New Year Eve with friends. Hello, Judy, Joydy, right? Joydy Passion. Hello, hey, hey. So I could speak Swedish too, but this is what I'm going to plan for next year, 2024. I want to be able to like promote tourism, like the area that I'm staying in Skellefteå, and also this year we went to Norway. We went to south of Sweden. So I think these are the types of content or valuable information for people who likes to visit Sweden. And actually I did a little bit of analysis. I think Sweden is a very attractive place. It's beautiful. If you are a nature lover, you would definitely love this place, because this place offer you 100%, not artificial, garden or park. I think it's a very interesting place to visit, and I'm hoping that you guys can follow me through my journey in my life here in Sweden, and also see what are the opportunity you might get from this country. Can I have a shout out? Yes, of course you can do some shout out. Um, let me know what you think, what kind of content you like to watch, because I do a lot of nature content during the springtime and during the, as long as it's just not a shout out of some kind of website, okay? Don't do that, because if you do that, YouTube is going to block you for sure. All right, don't add any link, please, because this is not right. Just say your name or what you do. I think that could do the job. So what I'm trying to do next year in my channel is to to do more live streaming about Sweden during the spring, the summer, and then the autumn. And my plan for next year, already starting this year, is that during the November, December, I'm going to be more at home. So I will be doing things like, the haggy things, like normally sweet do, or maybe I do, because I like to, create nice ambience in the home, and I like to create all this crazy stuff on craft and maybe some painting to make the house more cozier. um, and my type of a craft is like very budget type things that you can find at home, so you don't have to like spend tons of money to go out and buy stuff, unless you don't have, unless you're staying in a very how to call it, isolated places. You might need to go online and buy, and therefore Amazon come into the picture, where you could buy online and you could get it received. So I think it's a brilliant idea to promote things, because I have people writing to me and say, oh, they are from which part of the world, and they cannot find the craft ideas or the craft materials in the area that they stay, and they need links. And since I'm an Amazon influencer, I will try to put link. So if you find that you can find something better, find somewhere else, otherwise, you can come to the link. And of course, with that, all this kind of link that I included, I'm affiliated to them, so I get a tiny bit of commission. This is also a good way to help the channel to grow, so that I can keep continuing providing you valuable content and make sure that you have the information. I'll give you all the information I know, and I'll try my best to assist you with anything that you might have, or any questions you might have. So this is my plan for next year. Since I am traveling to Da Nang in exactly 2 weeks time, so I am planning to do like short live streaming for people who are maybe interested in visiting Da Nang, and why you should visit Da Nang. And if you have missed my previous live streaming, you can also check out my previous playlist. I have a playlist where I include all my travel information, the countries that I've been to. I've been to a few countries here in Europe, and a few countries in Southeast Asia. I've been to Vietnam. This is my third time. I've been to Singapore many times, because I'm from Singapore. I've been to Malaysia. I've been to I am going to Korea, and I'm planning to go to Korea. So in 2 weeks time, I will be leaving for Da Nang, and I will be going to Singapore after Da Nang for a short trip, and then we are going to head on to South Korea, Busan. So if you are interested to find out what kind of a life we live in, how we live in Da Nang, and also what to see or expect in Singapore, in Da Nang, or in Busan, make sure you follow my story, because I'm going to give you guys some good tips about how to go there safe. You don't have to spend so much money, and also what you can do, and what is my review on the places that I've been, the hotel that I've stayed, and hopefully you will find all the information useful. So I have this plan lying out for me up to springtime. And then when the spring came, when the spring come, I will be back in Sweden, and that is where I would start to promote the Swedish tourism. I have a Airbnb upstairs, which I hope I can do a live streaming just before I leave for Da Nang, so that you guys can consider booking my Airbnb when I come back in April. You guys probably wonder, what am I doing in Da Nang, right? And who's going to take care of my house? The reason why we leave is because we want to get away from the winter. I don't like the winter here, honestly. Um, and also during this time when we were away, we had people coming to our house every day to check our house, and take meals, take away the meal. So I think when you before you go on a long trip, you want to make sure that all these are being taken care of. Like we have cats, right? Cats, something is very a bit troublesome with having a pet is like when you're going away for a longer period of time, you have to find somebody who can host your cat. So we were very lucky. We found one guy from Sweden. It's actually a friend of LG's son, or colleagues of LG's son. So he promised to help us to take care of Siri when we are not here. And we were so happy because he's a big fan of animal, and I just hope that Siri will find herself loved and being well taken care of. And because Siri is the type of cat that doesn't like to go out in the winter, so it's perfect that he's remain indoor. I'm gonna give you some reflection about uh, what I've been doing in the past. um, I've been doing some analysis on my channel, and I find that some channel is some of my playlist, or some of my video content really is lacking out of information that I still keep receiving information like, where do you get this, uh, how can I find the link, oh, can you give me the link for this and that. So that is why I find that when I am creating a content, especially live streaming, especially when I'm reviewing a product, I think it is better that I show you guys, like for example this product, right, on live time, in real lifetime. What is this really good, and what is the bad side of this product. I think that is very important, that you get a real feedback from me, and whether is it worth this product. Or maybe if I stay in a hotel for a few days, and after a few days I think that the service is really good and it's really worth coming to, for the reasons, I try to do that in my live streaming and give you guys feedback. What is your budget? And I have people who do this kind of consultation, but I'm not into that because I really feel I should put focus into creating and telling you guys the stories or the real situation in maybe Da Nang or the place that we've been to. Because I find it's very hard to find real review on places to go, like on a travel channel. uh, Most of the people who are in the YouTube, they always say very good thing. I'm not going to say bad thing about the travel, but I'm just going to like keep you guys aware, like what are the things that you should be thinking about, when you travel. The safety, what should you do about the, hi Geraldine, uh, what you should do about the insurance, how to find properties to rent, and food review. Guys, I love to eat, and I don't love to cook anymore. In fact, I like to eat. So that's why I choose Da Nang, because Da Nang will offer me a real uh, time where I could enjoy some warm temperature during the winter, and I could afford to eat outside, because eating outside, if you were to eat in Singapore, is very expensive. It's getting very expensive unless you are willing to sit in a non-air conditioned place where the temperature is like 32, 35 degrees in a heated hawker center, then it is okay. I try to do that, and I try to do some videos when I was in Singapore. It was very hard because I think being here in Sweden for so many years, I find I'm like adapted to that kind of weather. So it was really hard for me to like even focus, and tell the story. That is why I couldn't produce so much video when I was there. So I just hope that, Da Nang offer me an opportunity for me to just, focus on, as a traveler, through my eyes, you can see how it is like to be in Da Nang and why I choose there to be my 3 month stay. So this is what I was planning. And I do not know what you guys think about this idea. I hope that you will like it. And if you want me to produce any kind of other kind of material, I would happily do that. All right, just let me know in the comment. So, and if you like this video, do give a thumbs up, because this will help to boost the video algorithm. And then when I was looking through my channel, I was thinking, oh my god, I was like all over the place, and I was like missing the point, because I felt like, bottom line, everybody want to live well. Everyone want a better life. Everyone wants to enjoy whatever times they are given, this life. And life, is so short and so fast. I was looking at my old video like 10, 15 years ago. I was thinking, oh my god, it seems like, hello Jenny and Geraldine, thanks for watching. Do share my channel, okay? Happy New Year to you too. That's my YouTube. That's my Facebook, people. So yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing 2025. By the way, is it happening in Singapore or Asia now? You guys are in the 2025. Because I know that we are like 6 hours or 7 hours difference, right? In times of global chart times, we are about 6-7 hours behind. So Happy New Year if you already are 2025, all right? So I was looking at my video and I was thinking, my god, time passed very fast, and I am getting older, and I don't want to like do the things that I felt like I have to, because I think I like to focus on just one thing: being happy, satisfied. I don't want to have so much drama in my life, I want to like keep it simple. And I want to do that in my channel. Hopefully you guys will find a purpose in your life too, that you are able to, that I can inspire you in a way that you feel like, hey, she may be a little bit all over the place, but she got a point there. So I just want to focus on that, and then just simple things, simple happiness, simple joy, and share and bring you with me on this journey where we share this happiness together. I will show you where's the nice cheap hotel you can stay with big rooms, and then I will show you where to eat cheaply, and the reason why you should go to Da Nang, because we went there and we fall in love with the places. and there are so many things that you can do actually. I know some Singaporean people or Asian people, you are guys are afraid of like being tan and dark and all that, right? So don't worry, all right? This is quick fix, easy fix. I think you need to like step back, because I notice a lot of people, they like to go to those package tour, which we don't do, because I find that package tour is very, very stressful. Very stressful. I did that, in my earliest day when we were in Singapore, because during that time when we were younger, we don't have so much resources on the internet. Where to find this, how to go to this restaurant, or how to find this nice hotel. So we just go on a package and let the host or the company, host us. We were in Da Nang. We were in Korea. No, we were in Vietnam. I mean, few years ago, and I am totally, bought. I'm just sold about the idea about how beautiful the place is in Vietnam. Uh, I like the people there. I like how simple they are. They are just trying to make a living, and the return you get from Vietnam is it's much more, it's more than you expected. And I can guarantee you, you will definitely enjoy the lifestyle. And because it is so cheap, you can afford to stay for a longer period. And I know those of my audience from Singapore would have problem, because you guys don't have so much holidays. But I do have a lot of people. My audience are also people who are retired. So, and also because we are like almost, I am almost like semi-retired, and my partner is retired. So I think that we have all this knowledge, and because I speak English and I understand a lot of languages in Asia, so I can easily, relate to the places that I've been, for example, Da Nang or Vietnam. And for LG case, because he told me, he said that, I will go to Vietnam on and off, all the time. And that is my first choice. And I asked him why. He told me, he said, oh, because first of all, it's very cheap. Secondly, it's, the life is very simple. And, you have, the culture is so rich. When you go there, I am like fascinated with everything I saw the minute I stepped down on the plane and I traveled to my hotel. You will be fascinating, because I find there's actually, I don't know why, I just felt at home. I felt at home there than I'm in Singapore. I don't know why. Can anyone tell me why? Maybe it's a connection too. Like, even though we don't know nobody, I only know one girl from who worked in a hotel before. She have moved to Czech Republic, so we are still keeping in touch. And I still feel like, even though I just know one person, I just felt like the connection with me there. And because I've also 13% of Vietnamese blood, and I think that is why, I don't know. So also I felt really like on the ground when I'm there, even though the traffic some parts is like crazy. It's driving me nuts when you have all this scooter. So I felt like, besides just sharing my travel experience, I also want to share how my life is like there on a daily basis, what we do in Da Nang, why we choose there for like 3 months there, and what the heck we do there. Things you can be amazed. I think it's worth, because I think live streaming allows me to put focus on the authentic, in a very authentic way, where there is no cut, there is no addicted, there is nothing being fake. That is why I love doing live streaming, because I'm coming out to you guys vulnerably and tell you guys my frank opinion. You may not agree with me, because everyone is different, and I accept that. So, and that is why I think it is important to have like a community where we could share ideas and also reach out for each other for help, so on and so forth. I read through a video. I'm reading about, this is the things that I do this summer. I make a lot of mushroom powder. And I noticed that my channel people are very mixed. Just like my channel, they are very mixed. They enjoy my travel content. They enjoy my craft content. And this is the first time I ever do craft content. And I'm really surprised that my craft content is like boom, growing up very fast, and through live streaming. And I'm amazed by people could like stay on from the beginning until the end. Usually, when I watch video, I don't want to like watch. I want to learn something. I want to learn it fast. So I'm really surprised. There are people who wants to like stay tuned. And when I'm doing my craft, I also try to like tell a story. I think that is the important or more interesting part. It's not like just showing, right? How to do this, for example. How to do this, right? I didn't do this anyway. I got this from my daughter. She sent me on the 24th as my Christmas calendar. I thought this was really, really cute. I think she bought this online because she came here last minute with this, and she know I love mushroom, so I'm really happy with this. Let me show you guys, all right? Another subscriber of mine, my BFF from YouTube. She has sent me this mushroom. She knitted herself. How sweet is that? This is like an ornament. And also I was planning to bring this with me in Vietnam, that I could tie this in my luggage or my handbag wherever I go. So hopefully, Michelle, this is going to follow me when I travel. And I really, really appreciate this kind of small gift. When I received this, I was like, oh my God, this woman is really caring for me, and she knows. She even come with me on the course, and being with me. This one came out a little bit. I don't know why. Is it fixed yet? Came out a little bit. I want to learn how to do this. What do you guys think? Isn't it cute? Is this cute? Yes. I think it's really cute. And this little woman, she know that I love cloudy flower. We went on this camp, this course together, and she brought with her cloudy flower mushrooms, and I tried to cook it when we were at the homestay. I tell you, the whole house smelled like magic. And I swear to her, I said, I'm coming back to Shalafdale, and I'm gonna try and find this mushroom. And I did some live streaming and video how I've been hunting this mushroom, but I haven't managed to hunt it. And you know what this subscriber do? She picked some and she sent it to me. All right, she sent it to me. It's made of hard work and love. I really, really appreciate that. And I tried to boil them 2 days ago. It was so good, even it was dry, right? It's really delicious. This is how it looks like. Okay, I'm crazy about mushrooms, and I have tried to find a mushroom farm. I know that there is a mushroom farm which is like a restaurant, and they have this place where they open for visitor to come and pick the mushroom in this organic planting house. So I find that in Dalat, and I hope I could go there if I get tired and sick of the hot weather in Da Nang. I'll probably go there just a few days, and I hope I could do a series of live streaming when I am there. And I also find out that there are a few mushroom farm in Da Nang. All right, guys, I don't have to go all the way to Dalat. We'll see. All right, I cannot promise you. So I think it's going to be really interesting. I'm planning to just take a bicycle to cycle there because it is not far from my hotel. Maybe it's quite far, like half an hour cycling. So I'm going to try and cycle and go there and do some video or content from this mushroom farm. Hopefully they can let me go in though. Let's see, okay? No promise, but that is my plan. And also I want to be able to do some sunset or sunrise live streaming, because I think sunset and sunrise is the time where we either rise or we settle. So I think it is really beautiful to do like some sunset live stream if you are into that, beside a beach, and then just tell you my reflection of the day. What do I learn from today's from the people in Da Nang, and also maybe some sunrise, like what is my plan for today, things like that. I think it is really special and not too long. I'll try to make it short, so you're gonna have like very short live streaming, maybe a few times a day. I do not know, depending on how it is, the arrangement. Then I think I'm going to do some hotel review also, because I noticed some people like to know about the situation in the hotel. Hello, Nadawin. Hello. Like the real situation hotel. When you go to book at a hotel, I think it is very important, right? Please correct me if I'm wrong. You want to know how it feels like in the room, whether you feel safe or whether there are noises, whether the breakfast is good, and the environment, like the settings of it, and what can you do around the area. The building, is it near to the road, very noisy or quiet, or is it the amenity, is it good or not? So I think I'm going to give you guys a more detailed review about different hotel. I'm going to just go there and check out their room, and I'm going to do some content about that, like talking about, okay, this hotel is how much, and is it worth it, how clean is the room, and how good is the breakfast, and review some of their review. I noticed in some hotel, I don't know, I heard about that, but I do not know how true is it. They buy review from people who have never been there, maybe. So I think it can be really interesting, and good to have a real review from a person, live review. And I'm very biased. I'm not very biased, I'm very neutral, so I'll give you my neutral review. I'm looking at back on the places that I've been to, And I'm going to include a list of playlists in the video description, so you can go and check it out if you are into travel. Those of you guys from YouTube, you probably can check out my playlist, but not on Facebook. I'm going to add that, all right, in my travel tips playlist. In 14 days, we are in Da Nang, and I am looking at things, I'm going to bring. So they said that the mosquito, I don't know, because it has been raining quite a lot in Da Nang. So I heard that it is very expensive to buy stuff like this, like mosquito spray. So I'm just putting my stuff together right now. Things that I can remember, like plaster, like this kind of kits. I think it's very good to bring them along. These are some not first aid kit, like if you drop a button, if you drop you need a safety pin. I think these are things that they're very small. You can put them easily in the corner of your luggage. So I think things like that. I'm going to put the things together, and then I'm going to do a live stream on that, all right? Like some travel tips, what to bring. We're going to be traveling really light because we will be moving from hotel to hotel to hotel. So, and that is why we don't want to carry a lot of stuff, because I don't want to have this picture of me dragging my big bag. And I think we will probably bring another small big bag, because we're going to have like all my camera and my equipment. So yeah, this is what I intend to do. And also just beside my traveling content, I'm going to be doing a lot of foraging and nature medicine content, where I harvest in the springtime. A lot of our plant here are medicine, and many people don't know about that. So I've been doing some research lately, and I want to find out how I could create this kind of content so that you guys can benefit. Maybe you find this plant in your backyard, and you don't know that it is the world most valuable kind of medicine plant. So I think that could be really interesting to do like a content on. And of course foraging. Our B&B situation here is a bit unstable because of the Norvod. The factory has been lately having some crisis, so we have lost a lot of gas, B&B gas on that. So I was thinking, and it is actually my dream initially when I started the Airbnb, I wanted to bring people out to the forest to pick mushrooms, like a package where I not only bring them just one day, I will bring them like a few days. We will go to different areas, and we will cook together, we will preserve the thing together, and I will show you how to preserve it so you could bring it home with you. And things like that, fun things to do. And I think mushroom is something that is very difficult to find inspiration how to cook them right. So we're gonna do a lot of experiment, like how to cook this mushroom, certain mushroom, the best way. And we of course will try to cook them outdoor in the open fire, because we have like a fire ring where we could cook outdoor too. So we can do that. That is for my late summer and autumn. And this kind of package will include accommodation. If we can find places for like 6 people, we prefer to have like a small group of people, a bunch of ladies maybe who like to go foraging. So you can check it out with your friends, if they want to just come along and find out how to find mushroom, how to prepare them and cook them. So I'm going to produce the information, and I'm going to find a way to like create maybe a website where you could find out more information about this package, and you can book us through B&B experience. All right. So I have a lot of things that I want to do, but I think I want to just keep it simple. This year I'm just going to travel, and then I'm going to focus on foraging. So I think life is you have to have a balance in your life. I'm doing the things that I love, and I can never emphasize enough. Always, do the things that you are passionate about, and don't be afraid to try. Don't be afraid to go out of your comfort zone, and because you will never regret. Let me assure you that you will never ever regret. Let me just give you an example, right? We were in this restaurant, a Thai restaurant, um, and they have both Swedish food and Thai food. And we were sitting like quite close to the alley where people pass by. And there was this family, they have small kids, their kids is like 5 years old. And the mother was like telling the child, don't worry, you don't need to eat the Asian food. You can eat the pancakes. I'm going to ask them to make you some pancakes. In my heart, I was thinking, poor child. Poor child, Why don't you let your kid experience different kind of food, And that's one thing that is really sad about some Swedish kids is like, they were not given the chance to explore their taste buds, or maybe the opportunities to like experience a different culture. I noticed that because I would be really happy because I didn't restrict my daughter when she was growing up. I never said, oh, let's just eat our own food, Oh, there's an Indian restaurant. No, you shouldn't try Indian food, It's too spicy for you. As being a parent, when you are too protective, or when you have your own sets of mind that you decide, I felt sorry for you, because your child will never be able to adapt. Because when you are giving him or her the opportunity, you are giving her or him the opportunity to adapt, so that he or she will have this skill to be in any situation out of her comfort zone, right? I don't know, I just felt so sorry for those kids, and I seen that a lot in Sweden, and I just saying, no, I don't agree with you. I just feel like, you should give your children the chance to explore and to experience, and not necessarily you would like that food, but you give them the opportunity to at least try. It is okay not to like it, right? And say, okay, I've tasted it, I don't like it, no, this is nothing for me. That's good. That is really good, because you can also, in this way, the child is able to like say what she wants, and her real opinion, like, okay, I don't like that, I have to skip that. And he learned how to say no. He learns how to have control over his or her own life. I don't know how many of you guys agree with me, because I think, when I was a kid, my mom often tell me, when we go for whatever culture buffet, she always tell me, eat everything, try a bit, even though it's just a pinch, just try everything. And for me, I just felt like, I'm so exposed to the international culture, and we are lucky to do that because in Singapore we have a lot of different culture surrounding us, and we are not afraid to try. And that is why Singapore is so united, because people are respecting each other's culture and tradition. And I think it's a lack here in Sweden because, yeah, a lot of Swedish people, they say that they respect the culture, but actually some of them, not all of them, there are a lot of people who respect others' culture also, but not all of them will want to even try it, or give it a chance. I think it's a really sad situation, and I wish I could change their mind by bringing them to this journey in Vietnam so that they can see it is not just Sweden, it's this hole is so small. You cannot be just roaming around here. You have to explore and go out of this zone, and learn about life and culture and experience and taste and whew, you name it. So, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that I'm so sorry for you to hear me brag, not uh, like complaining, but I just felt like, if you're a parent, please do that. Give your chance. Give this chance to your children. Even if it's just neighboring country, bring them there and let them experience. Try the food, try the other country food if you are in the local, and if there are other culture food in your area, let them try. Don't restrict them. Makes me really sad when people do that, because I just felt like you actually ruin your child. You are restricting him or her from exploring, from being, one thing, or being adventure. And I've seen big child, under this, with this kind of parent that has this withdrawn syndrome, like, oh, I don't want to be in the game. Oh, I want to, stay out of this, Oh no, it's always a no, no, no. And because the parent does that, I hope that makes sense to you. Okay, guys, I'm so happy you stay until here, and I hope this reflection of my channel give you an idea what you expect of my channel in 2025. And we don't have to agree with each other. Our purpose is to like share our journey together and grow together. All right, I hope you enjoy this. I think I'm going to the shop before it turns dark, and we'll see you. Hopefully I can do a live streaming. Let's see if I can do a live streaming on counting down, but if I have any opportunity. All right, take good care and enjoy today, the last day of 2024. And I hope that for this 2025 will bring you pure joy, endless laughter, and maybe do a travel plan, all right, to go to places and try a lot of new things and new experience, and join me in my channel so I bring you along with me. All right, take care, happy new year, and I'll see you in 2025. Bye bye. Yeah. Bye bye Facebook. Bye bye YouTube.